Goedemorgen. Er hangt hier een enorme fog in India en Pakistan. Je kunt dat op het nieuws zien. Dat is daarmee dat ik nu van mijn moes afgeraak. Anyway. Woo! My Lord! My dear most one! My Krishna! Glories of glories of glories to your concept. Oh, glories to your. Glories to you. Oh, glories to spirit. Oh, glories to truth. Oh, glory. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, chant holy name. Krishna. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Oh, Summerland, Sarada, my friend. Nice to see you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, suke, suke, suke. Nice to see you, suke, suke. Great that you understand the difference, man. Hare Krishna. Oh, glory to my Guru Maharaj. Bhakti Vedanta. Paramahamsa. Srila Gora Haridas, my Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj, Prema emanates from you. All glories to you. All glories to you. Glories to Chaitanya, living inside of you. Nityananda, 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 most merciful one. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Oh, glorious, oh, glorious. Oh, glorious to my Guruji. Sila Gora Haridas. Glorious to Prabhupada. Oh, glorious, oh, glorious. To the line of Chaitanya. Oh, glorious to Chaitanya. Oh, glorious to Nityananda. Oh, glorious to the Panchatattva. Oh, glorious to the golden Panchatattva. Oh, glorious to my golden God. Chandra. Gora, Gora, Goranga. Oh, glorious to Oh, glorious to Gorahari. Oh, glorious to Goraharidas. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, ik weet niet wat dat is. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Misschien is mijn batterij plat. Ja, die zal plat zijn. Pijs het toch? Ik ben nu vergeten op te laden. Oké, het is niks.
USB mode.
Hare Krishna, Nancy.
USB mode.
Misschien kan er nog één af. Hè? Misschien. Haribo. Chaitanya, Tu Vishwambara, Vishwambara, Niva Pandita, Pranadiya, Oh glorious Oh Gloria, my golden God, oh Gloria, to your message, to the dawn, the sound of the world. Krishna Prema, the gift of love, spreading the world like Srila Gaurahariya. Oh, glories to you, my dearest God, my dearest Chaitanya. Oh, glories to you. You turn us into sweet God lovers who desire the truth. Desire the truth, conclusive truth. Oh, glories, it's only with you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Biz genoeg geweest. Ik heb mijn best gedaan. Need to charge him in. If there is anybody who wants to come, shall I send the link a second time? Okay. Just a minute. Voila, there it is. It's only an invitation, guys. Let's chant. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya. Krishna Prasnaya Bhutale. Srivati Bhakti Vedanta. Srila Gauraharidas. Maharaj Acharya Itiramine. Namaste. Prabhupada Deve. Gauravani Pracharine. Nirvishesha Suyavadi. Pasachadesha Tarine. The Krishna Chaitanya. Pravu Nityananda. Sri Advaita Gadadhara. Srivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. Sri Advaita Gadadhara. Srivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare. Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhara. Srivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya, Jaya, Jaya. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vas Adikora Bhaktavrindam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vas Adikora Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Sri Krishna Chaitanya 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 Nityananda. Nityananda, Nityananda. Paramahamsa Nityananda. Bhaktivedanta Nityananda. Nimai Nityananda, Nimai Nityananda, Nimai Nityananda, Nimai Nityananda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhar, Sri Vasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda, Narada Muni Visavina, Narada Muni Visavina, Narada Muni Visavina. Narada Muni Visavina. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna. There is somebody. I heard someone, Yanaman. Dag Yanaman. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Whoops, whoops. Sorry, I touched something. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Take a chair to put my feet up. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Here, because of the heat, my legs are thick and heavy. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hoe is er mee, Janneman?
Krishna, very good. Heel goed, dankjewel. En met u?
Ook.
Het spel in vermaak is niet in te schatten. Hè? Krishna, doen we dat dan wilt. Hè? met al zijn toegewijden ook nog gepowerden. Hè? Als Gora Haridas iets wilt, hè, dan zegt Krishna, dat is van mij. Ik kan dat heel goed begrijpen, omdat als wij samen waren, en Goraus dat zegt, Krishna door Goraus, ik moet jullie uiteentrekken, dan kan je heel gemakkelijk liefde tot Krishna ontwikkelen. Ja? Dus dan, voor dat te begrijpen, dan zei Paramatma tegen mij, het is niet de uwe, het is niet de uwe. En dan verstond ik direct, loslaten, het is die van Krishna. Hè? Maar dat is bij Guru ook zo. Want Krishna werkt door Guru om iets te leren. Het is van mij. Zie je hoe dat ik erdoor geraad met hulp van de Paramatma? In de moed van Radha? Zo zacht, zo soft voor erdoor te gaan. We moeten door alles door, hetgeen op onze weg komt. Dus ik ben heel mooi begeleid geweest. Ik krijg diepere realisaties elke dag. En dat is natuurlijk ook weer oneindig. Hè? Ja. Dus het gaat er altijd over. Het is niet van mij. Krishna kan iets geven. Hè? Dan pakt hij dat terug af. Waarom? Het is niet van ons, het is van Krishna. Dat is heel veel spel en vermaak. Hè? Je moet er wel door. Hè? Als je hem iets afpakt terug, hij geeft alles al uw verlangens. Maar als hij het terug afpakt, dan moet je zeggen, het is niet van mij, het is van Krishna. En hij speelt een spel en vermaak.
Juist, manneke.
Ja.
Ik ga een beetje lezen.
Ja,
Chapter 23. Chapter 23. I don't remember actually what the title is. I just prepared something. I put it in the Brahmana's wife's blessed. That's it. It's a good. All those chapters are good. And I have no reason to read this one. I just read it because maybe Krishna guided me. I think he did. He always does. So, all glories to Guru Maharaj. Sira Gora Haridas, all glories to you. All glories to Disciple Klein. All glories to my dear boss, Lord Chaitanya. And the Pashatattva. Oh glories to Srimati Radharani, and all glories to Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. The coward boys, they said, "Oh Rama, Rama, mighty armed one. Oh Krishna, chastiser of the wicked." We are being harassed by hunger, and you should do something about it. If you glorify him, you can ask material things. If you glorify him, the material things, material sorrows, etc., will be solved as well. Therefore, a preacher receives loads of mercy. Sukadeva Goswami said, thus, entreated by the coward boys, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the son of Devaki, I did something on my hand, rose, a little pot, rose perfume, but the body cannot accept it. It starts to itch. So the son of Devaki replied as follows, desiring to please certain of his devotees who were Brahmana's wives. He actually had always a plan, a different plan than we think. It's like Jan says. See, the Lord always already had another plan. He desired to please certain of his devotees who were Brahmana's wives. He had this in mind, man. He knows who he will bless. He knows before this one I want to embrace and this one I don't want to embrace. You know, the Lord makes his choices, and it's not our fault if somebody doesn't receive the mercy. It's Krishna who gives that. Actually, you don't have to be angry or jealous or blaspheme ecstatic devotees because you don't receive it. It is Krishna who knows your heart. He knows that darkness in your heart. He knows how jealous you are. He knows how proud you are. He knows how you actually don't have any interest in him. He knows that. And you can play a game, you can cheat the world, and you can play a game and act like this and act like that and be a good actor or actress. But if you're not sincere, you're not sincere. Krishna just sees that. You know, he's the one who decides because he has the best eyes. He's the one who delivers that prem. It's his prem. It is his love energy. It's from him, not from us, not from Guru, not from me. So, yeah, dit ter zake. Lord Krishna said, please go to the sacrificial arena where a group of Brahmanas learned in the Vedic injunctions, where there are now performing the Angirasa sacrifice to gain promotion to heaven. Krishna gives everybody a chance, don't forget that. He gives everybody a chance, but he wanted to give the Brahmana wives an extra chance because the world and especially religion always thinks that the wives, they don't deserve it, that the wives cannot develop love. Women always have a bad reputation. If something goes wrong, it's a fight, it's a fault of the woman. If something goes wrong, it's a fault of the mother. That's always the same thing. So Krishna doesn't want that. And when you see that in church, in Catholic Church especially, you cannot have a job as a priest when you're a woman. It isn't possible. You can be a nun, a little helper, always on a lower level than a priest. But that's not what Prabhupada brought. For Prabhupada, women and men both can become a pujari. He wanted to break through of that, and our guru as well. It's not because, and I think that is why those brahmanas and ex-brahmanas and also those gurus who wanted to kill me, etc., because they can't see a powerful woman. They are jealous, they are angry, they are too proud to see actually Krishna Prema inside of me. And it is all not about me, it has nothing to do with me. They are prosecuting those who want to kill me mentally or really physically, because that happened as well. That is, they actually want to kill God. They are prosecuting God because what else? What is wrong with me? I'm just a woman who has nothing special, an old woman who has nothing special, who didn't study, etc., etc. But she's preaching conclusive truth, and that is what's hindering them. And therefore, I always get that anger out of people. I always get blasphemed and talked bad and ignored and not invited and etc. Everybody actually wants to hurt me, like they wanted to hurt the first Christians. You know, that's why Jesus appeared. That's one of the lessons that Paul learned. Jesus appeared to him and said, Paul, why, Saul, his name was still Saul, why are you prosecuting me? Why are you prosecuting me? Because they have the living God inside, and that is people who blaspheme me and all kind and tease me, etc., and keep on doing that for years, even knowing that they shouldn't do it. They can't stop that. They can't stop because they are so devilish, such a big demons that they can't stop that. They want to do that, and actually they want to hurt God. They want to be offensive towards God, and they do that to me. But the the reason why you're so angry on me is because I carry so much of that living God inside of me. And even when I say this, this makes you more angry because you cannot accept the truth. But it is the truth. It is the truth. And my guru knows that this is the truth. He knows that very, very well. So yeah, you can keep on doing that and showing your own darkness more and more and more and more. It is so transparent. We all see that it is your own darkness, and you're only making yourself ridiculous. And you're only hindering your own growing, because Krishna doesn't like that. Not. And although I ignore those situations, although sometimes people can go too far, but really too far. I'm just a human being, you know. And when I'm not in ecstasy, you can really, really hurt my false ego, but not when I'm in ecstasy. Then I'm powerful, and then I preach the truth. And that's just what they don't like. That's just what makes them angry. That's just why they want to find fault and lie about me and organize all kinds of lies and situations just to hurt me. Just to hurt me, because that is called sadism. That is pure sadism. You know, I wouldn't be that proud of myself if I would be that sadistic. It's so ugly, actually, so ugly. But anyway, uh, Krishna has another view. Krishna is he's giving the mercy to the women first. Krishna wants to make a change in all those religious opinions. Krishna really wants to make a change inside of that. Um, so, but he gives that mercy and that chance to the coward boys as well, of course. So he says, when you go there, my dear boys, simply request some food. Declare to them the name of my elder brother, the, the Supreme Lord Balarama. And also my name, and explain that you have been sent by us. See, that is always the message of Krishna. He always wants you to call the name of his elder brother first. He always wants you to call the name of Guru first. Because, and that's what I'm teaching you. And it is by calling the name of Balarama first that you will have more mercy than when you call the name of Krishna first. It's a law. You see, he does it because he wants you to do it. He wants us to do it. and thus instructed by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The coward boys, they went there and they submitted their request. They stood before the Brahmanas with palms joined in supplication, and then they fell flat on the ground to offer some respect. The coward boy said, "Oh, earthly gods, please, please hear us. We coward boys are executing the orders of Krishna, and we have been sent here by Balarama. We wish all good for you. Please acknowledge our arrival." See, the ecstatic devotees, the real dearmost friends of the Lord, they are always, always humble. Lord Chaitanya showed that as well. He was always humble. He was sweet. He was attentive. He gave attention. He was patient. He listened to the ignorant ones, full of mercy, with a smile on his face, because he wanted to be merciful, because he was ecstatic, because he is ecstatic. And ecstatic devotees still are doing that. They are very, very gentle and very sweet. They are, and they go to the level of those who don't understand, and they try to make them understand. They do a real effort to make them understand in a gentle way, even if those have been blaspheming them. Still, a real devotee is really very, very merciful, full of love. Full of love, and even that is not appreciated. Even that is not appreciated. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Even that is they narcissistic people. They turn everything upside down. It's their capacity. It is their quality. They project. They say you instead of saying, "Oh, I am so sorry for my offenses, for my behavior." They can't see that. They even don't want to look in the mirror for 5 seconds. No way, no way. They are not capable to build on a relationship. That's why they most of the time have to live alone. They have no friends. They have to caress sleeves to have a friend, because they cannot invest, engage in a relationship and say, "I was really, really wrong. Please forgive me. And tell me, what did he do for you? Let me hear that, so that I can really apologize from the heart." So yeah, the coward boys, they are very, very merciful, very sweet, very gentle, um, and they stay gentle. They always stay gentle. They don't throw back the arrows. They don't do that. They prefer to be in a corner even, but they are not going to throw back. That's not what they do. And they do all they can to repair a relationship, but it cannot always come from one side. That's not possible. The coward boys, they go to those brahmacharis with all the mercy, with that beautiful, loving heart. See. And they get, what do they get most of the time? A knife in the back. That's what you get, Although they have been sent by Balarama, they preach conclusive truth and they invoke that anger inside of the heart. But their love for God is so great and so big that they don't give up. They are not going to give up. They stand by their preaching. They stand by their guru. They stand by their Lord. We wish all good for you. Please acknowledge our arrival. Please acknowledge us. That's the less you can do. Just acknowledge a real coward boy. But most of the time. People from the world are too proud, extremely proud. And if you, even if you're an ecstatic devotee, if you still have that pride, you cannot acknowledge the real arrival of the Lord. You cannot. You cannot acknowledge that big amount of bhakti in the world in certain devotees. You cannot. You're jealous. You're just jealous, you know, and too proud to admit that. Lord Rama and Lord Achyuta are tending their cows not far from here. They're hungry and they want you to give them some of your food. Therefore, O Brahmanas, O best of the knowers of religion, if you have faith, please give some food to them. Please, man, acknowledge. My Guruji. Do some service for him. That's what the coward boys ask. Do service. And if you cannot, just give donation without complaining, without giving a knife off the back of Guru and calling him a tax collector, because this coward girl will react. She will. Absolutely. If you give my guru a knife in the back by calling him a Bitcoin tax collector, you get an angry face from me. I will react. And then you don't have to be surprised, because this was a stinky remark, a stinky comment on the address of my guru. We all get these teachings for free for 7 years, 365 days in a year. And you are going to say the guru is a Bitcoin tax collector because he asks for donations for you to grow up. Oh my God, I will react. And I have been very, very merciful and very sweet and very gentle by only giving an angry emoji, because I could have reacted much stronger. But I didn't want to do that because it has no use. But don't do that. Don't put knives in my guru's back, and then you are surprised that Krishna is not giving you mercy. You put a knife in in the most important transcendental personality in the world, the one who is so merciful to give you classes for hours, year after year, 365 days in a year. And you are so blessed by receiving all those beautiful vibrations, all that mercy, and you react like that. It needs to be, we need to react. I need to react. I cannot, you cannot stop me. I'm too honest. I cannot, I'm much too honest. Except during the interval between the initiation of the performing of a sacrifice and the actual sacrifice of the animal. O most pure Brahmanas, it's not contaminating for even the initiated to partake of food, at least in sacrifices other than the Sotramani. The Brahmanas, they heard the sublimation from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, yet they refused to pay heed. Indeed, they were full of petty desires and entangled in elaborate rituals, thus presuming themselves advanced in Vedic learning. They were actually inexperienced fools. And that's absolutely, you can be a Vaidhi Bhakta, you can be a Jew, you can be a Christian, you can be a Muslim, you can be Radha Kund, Babaji, you can be in all kinds of religion, as long as you are only concerned about what you learned from the books. You're an inexperienced fool because you never experienced the real presence of the Lord. You never had a loving exchange. You never grew up inside of that God. You never let Him grow up inside of you. You don't know about the rasas. You never experienced one rasa. You never experienced rasa. So you are an inexperienced fool. Still, you blaspheme those who are experienced. You're jealous. So jealous. And so proud because you studied. And the real devotee did not. Because the real devotee only wants to love. Because the real devotee has a loving heart. Because the real devotee is happy enough, more than happy enough, by the teachings of Guru Maharaj. By the teachings of the one who has been chosen to teach you conclusive truth. What use does it have to read the Vedic books if you don't understand it? If nobody explains it to you? If that seed of bhakti has not been planted inside of your heart? If you don't have the helper inside of you, because it is about a helper inside of you, it's not about an external helper, it is about Radharani. Bhakti Devi is the mysterious one who makes you understand everything you read. It is Radharani who is the experienced devotee. It is Radharani when she is born inside of you and you worship her feet. She turns you into an experienced devotee. And although the ingredients of sacrificial performance, the place, the time, the particular paraphernalia, the mantras, the rituals, the priests, the fires, the demigods, the performer, the offering, and the as yet unseen beneficial results are all simply aspects of his opulences. The Brahmanas saw Lord Krishna as an ordinary human because of their perverted intelligence. I really need to tell that to the world, because everybody who blasphemes an ecstatic devotee has a perverted intelligence. Everybody who does not accept the teachings, the real deep esoteric teachings of an ecstatic devotee, and who are fighting against that because they want to be right with their little bit of intelligence, it's because you did not go through that purification. Your intelligence is still perverted, and then you can blaspheme and do, and because deep inside you are so extremely jealous. Your intelligence is perverted. The intelligence of the world is perverted. Material intelligence is perverted. Only Krishna Prema can make a change inside of your mind, inside of your heart. Only Krishna himself can change your intelligence by giving you a loan, by borrowing you his intelligence day after day. That's the only solution. That's really the only solution. And oh, voice. Where was I? Oh, yeah. They failed to recognize that he is the supreme absolute truth. If you fail to recognize Krishna in the devotee, but really recognize it, if you really recognize Krishna in a devotee, you don't dare to blaspheme him. So you can say with a big nose, oh, I recognize the devotion. Oh yeah, then why do you blaspheme them? Why are you doing that? You're ignorant. Still your jealousy is more important, is stronger than your transcendental intelligence, believe me. They fail to recognize that he is the supreme absolute truth. The directly manifest personality of Godhead. Directly manifest personality of Godhead. What you see in a devotee's face, who has a real purified face, an ecstatic face, and you call that a false face. You call that a false face because you are blind, because you're not on a transcendental platform, that's all. Krishna did not give you the real transcendental eyes. That is your problem. Thus, bewildered by their false identification with the mortal body, they didn't show him proper respect. That's it. Oculum habent et non vident, it's Latin. It's a Latin sentence that Jesus said. They have eyes, but they cannot see. If I see an ecstatic devotee, they even don't have to talk to me. I even don't need to hear the sound. I recognize an ecstatic devotee on the glow of their face, because Krishna gave me those eyes very soon, actually. And I never saw that in our Sangha. Never saw an ecstatic face in our Sangha, but I saw it in Christians. And Guru showed some Christians, pictures of Christians, and wow, I said, Guru Maharaj, thank you so much. They are so beautiful. That is so strong. So yeah, it is very rare to see the glow on the face that I see on the face of my Guru. It's very, 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 very rare to see that. Let's see what Sim is writing there. Ammon. Nice to see you, Ammon. You wrote nice things on your timeline. Sim says, als Krishna je niet geeft wat je wilt, krijg je vast wat je nodig hebt. Ja, but depends what you want. Do you have the right desire? That's what I told another devotee as well. If you come with material desires, if you want other things in Krishna, then he will give you other things. It depends on your desire, you know. there is a song, a Christian song that they sing at Christmas. Vrede op aarde aan alle van goede wil. Well, actually, that has been wrongly translated because it's peace in the world for those who have the right desire. That is actually, and if you have the right desire, you will have that peace inside of your heart. But you've got to be a little bit sincere. Ja. Zoals een rode lap op een stier. Het zal aan uw rode lipstick liggen, ja. No, was not my lipstick. Because first year I didn't wear that. Guru Maharaj told me to wear red lipstick. He said, that's your brand, Lalita. In the beginning, I wasn't wearing lipstick. And when you see my first videos, there was no lipstick. But they have always blaspheming me. Always, from in the beginning. From my first videos. Always, always, always. Only me, eh? Only me, not to others. One of the most beautiful parts of Chaitanya Lila is when the devotees forget their false temple, bodily designation of men, women, young and old. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But it is still inside of people. People have so much bodily attachment that they, when they see a woman, they don't accept it that a woman is a preacher, for instance, like in the Protestant church, the domine, the minister can marry, and his wife can help him. And now I know that there are Protestant ministers, female ministers as well. But in Catholic Church, you can forget it. You will always have a lower position. Always, you can never become a priest. Never. You always have to be the lower one, the humble one. While women are already much more humble than men. Already, they have that service attitude inside of them. They are serving their husband. They are serving their kids. While the husband is watching television, the woman is doing the dishwashing. It's always like that. Except Lalita Madhava. He's not like that. But most men have that idea that the women need to serve, and especially in religion. Eh? So Krishna doesn't want that. Chaitanya doesn't want that. Prabhupada doesn't want that. Our Guru doesn't want that. Hare Krishna Murli Manohar. And still, here, it is not, this chapter has not been written only to talk about the men and the women, not at all. It's just an example to talk about those who are in religion and those who think they have a high position, like the Brahmanas. They still have that mood inside, that pride and that jealousy, challenging you constantly. I experienced that. I have been challenged for years. Tell me, where did you find that? Tell me which chapter is that? Where do you find that explanation? And I was not too proud to be open and honest. And I said, I don't know. I don't know by heart, but my Guru taught me that. And you should ask my Guru Maharaj. Voila. I don't have a problem by saying that I don't know anything. Why? Why would I? I don't need to know everything. The only thing that I need, that is, to have a relationship with my God. And because I have that relationship with my God, I'm a preacher to please Him. And He reciprocates for that. That's the only thing I need to do. For the rest, Jatan en taloren. Jatten en taloren. It's true. Bewildered by their false identification with the mortal body, they didn't show him proper respect. They see those boys, they are Balarama. He looks very, very boy-like, very young, he's a coward boy. Same with Krishna. He's a coward boy. They don't look like the Brahmanas. They don't need to look like the Brahmanas. They are not involved with externals. They are not involved with that. They don't want to show off in this way or that way. They no, no. And they give us actually the best example. You want to be like Krishna, you've got to go on his level. You've got to understand Vrindavan teachings. You've got to understand real teachings of the coward boys and the coward girls. And then you understand that Krishna wants a relationship on a very, very low level. Well, low, I mean very intimate, not in all irreverence. And it takes a while before we really deeply understand it. And don't forget, being a spontaneous devotee, don't forget this. Being a spontaneous devotee is not the same as a root devotee. It's not because you get the opportunity to be spontaneous that you can blaspheme and that you can be rude and that you don't have to be polite and that you don't have to have respect for Guru Maharaj and that you don't have to make him end his sentences. It's very rude to interrupt him all the time, extremely rude. It's a lack of respect, absolutely. Because you don't have enough respect for the flow of Krishna. Krishna is flowing through the body of Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj is that flute of the Lord. He is so deep in connection with God. And if you interrupt that, especially with material, blah, 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 I cannot understand how somebody puts something like that in his head. If you really interrupt Guru Maharaj all the time with blah, 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 you're bringing that beautiful atmosphere down. You come in between with material vibrations, why they were so beautiful and so high, so divine. It's for me, that is very, very, very offensive, unrespectful, very unrespectful. So yeah, hearing what had happened, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Lord of the universe, he simply laughed. Then he again addressed the coward boys, showing them the way men act in this world. Lord Krishna said, tell the wives of the Brahmanas that I have come here with Lord Sankarsana. They will certainly give you all the food you want, for they are most affectionate towards me. And indeed, with their intelligence, they reside in me alone. It was Freddy who told me that the Lord came with Lord Sankarsana. It was Freddy who told me that. I will always be grateful to him because I was ready. I was ready to give food to the Lord. I was ready to surrender. I was ready to start on a process. in which I could be purified. I never put myself on a higher level than I was. The videos that I made were just to testify about the beauty that I received. I didn't know anything else. I received the intelligence of the Lord because I was as stupid as the ass of a pig. That's how stupid I was. Transcendental intelligence, zero. But my guru gave me so much, such an amount of intelligence. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And immediately I resided in the Lord. He gave me that experience. My Sankarsana gave me that experience. And my life started then. I got a second life. I felt like I was born again because Krishna woke up inside of my heart. I'm a born again humanist. I was not an atheist really because I already had received transcendental experiences. But I was a born again neophyte, born again, knowing nothing at all. A born again nurse, somebody who worked her whole life for other people, never made room for the Lord. Unless I saw Larita Madhava, how he was worshipping the deities. That was the first blessing of the Lord, to meet Young, who brought me in contact with Krishna, with the deity that I could, how he was. I got the opportunity to paint a deity in booth. Received mercy. Ik ben van de schatsen. Hare Krishna Jugal, nice to see you, man. And Evo and Murli. Hare Krishna. Yeah. You can. Also, I received so much mercy by painting that deity. I was so blessed already. And I didn't need much. But actually, yeah, Freddy, thank you so much for giving me Sankarsana. Thank you so much for giving me my guru. Because that was the only thing that I needed, that was proper teachings. And of course, that, that amount of prema that I did not deserve at all, but it came. And suddenly, I became an ecstatic devotee, and suddenly I received a transcendental life, a life of a transcendental platform, knowing what it means to be in Vrindavan, knowing what it means to see Vrindavan, to know that Vrindavan is the best place, knowing what it means and how it really works when you dive inside of a pastime, when you take shelter there. knowing what it means when Krishna gives you transcendental eyes. So much, that gives you so much deep understanding, knowing what it means to become a Bhakti Vedanta, to receive the Vedanta, to get purified, to make room for the Lord. Knowing what it means that the seed needs to be planted inside of your heart, and that Bhakti Lada Beach can grow up, and that you need to be purified by the words spoken to you by the Lord, by the Guru, true Guru, by the Lord, having a deep understanding about Guru Tattva, having a deep understanding about Krishna consciousness. And then and that affection that I have for the Lord that has been created inside of me by His mercy, I received her, and by her mercy, I receive Him. And my intelligence resides in the Lord because I'm drinking from His. The coward boys then went to the house where the Brahmana wives were staying. And there, all those real coward boys, they always go to the houses, and the houses go to the boys. They want to give shelter to the boys. There the boys saw those chaste ladies sitting, nicely decorated with fine ornaments. Why are they so beautiful? Why are they so nicely decorated? Why can I see them? Why can I see the decoration? These are the ornaments that you receive from Him. If you reside in Him, that's the place where the decorations will be shared. That's why you receive the golden earrings. And gold on your chest. And pearls on your chest. A pearl every day. That he grows in his garden. Going down to the Brahmana ladies, the boys addressed them in all humility. The coward boy said, "Obeisance unto you, O wives of the learned Brahmanas. Kindly hear our words. We have been sent here by Lord Krishna, who is passing by not far from here. I love that man. Hear the words of the coward voice. Read the words about the coward boys and hear them. Some write them and others are reading them. They have been sent by Lord Krishna, the chosen ones. Krishna Das Kaviraj is a beautiful one, and someone is in it. It's true. When you hear the words from the coward boys, indeed, Krishna is not far from here. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. It has come a long way with the coward boys and Lord Balarama. Like I said, he never comes alone. Of course not. That's not his habit. That's not how he wants it. He's very cautious, actually. And Big Brother is watching him and taking care of him. He has come along with the coward boys and Lord Balarama, tending the cows. Now he's hungry. So some food should be given for him and his companions. Krishna is giving us so much. So much. We completely depend on him. Everything we have gained in this life is because of him. Why don't we are concerned for 1 minute about him? That he's not hungry. Isn't he hungry? Why don't we think, oh, Krishna is hungry? Janse says, dat gaat er nogal van binnen hier. He says he feels everything inside of him, even if he doesn't understand. But he feels the vibrations. The world doesn't think, oh, maybe Krishna is hungry. And therefore, actually, the teachings of Prabhupada by giving you the opportunity to do deity worship. I remember Jan Lalita Madhava. Oh, my back hurts. Lalita Madhava, every morning he woke up, he opened his eyes, and he jumped out of his bed. Do you remember, Jan? He jumped out of his bed. Krishna is hungry. And in the beginning, I thought, come on, man, don't be ridiculous. Don't be, for me. But I easily accepted it, actually, because I have easily respect for other people's beliefs, but I couldn't really understand it. But Krishna is hungry. But I didn't really understood. Now I understand the esoteric way. You've got to feed your Bhaktilada Beachman. You've got to feed him regularly. When I am in Guru's flat and I clean his flat and I do his laundry, meanwhile he's going for a walk and then he comes back and I'm waiting for him to come back. And then he sees it on my face and he says, Krisha is hungry, Lalita. I say, yeah. Ali zegt hem. Ali, he says, go home and go and feed the baby. Because he knows I desire to go and feed Krisha. Because he has that same mood, that same experience. He has that same relationship. And that's why people in the world, they laugh with that. They cannot understand what it really means. They don't take it serious. Because they don't know about the rasas. They don't know about that experience to really feed him and then to feel that he reciprocates and that he's happy. All-powerful Lord Balarama. Yeah, you're right, Jugal. Yeah. What does it mean, Freddy? Ik ben van de schat. What does it mean? Ik ben van de schat. I have no idea what it means. So. He's coming a long way with the coward boys and Lord Balarama tending the cows. He has always done that. He always tended the cows. Eternally. He has come a long way tending the cows. Yeah, eternally. He never did anything else. And now he's hungry. So some food should be given for him and his companions. The wives of the Brahmanas were always eager to see Krishna, for their minds had been enchanted by descriptions of him. And thus as soon as they heard that he had come, they became very excited. Taking along in large vessels the 4 kinds of food, full of fine tastes and aromas. Oh my God! All the ladies went forth to meet their beloved, just as rivers flow toward the sea. I hear there is somebody else. Let's see who it is. Oh, Jugal is there. Hello, nice to see you. Hare Krishna. Nice to see you again, man. It's great. Dat zeggen ze van homo's. Maar waarom zeg je dat over je eigen Freddy? Ja, fijn. Later. You know, by reading that, I was talking to my guru this morning about some experiences that I have with God, with Krishna, with his servants, his devotees. You can give so much taste. You can cook with so much variety for the Lord. It is unbelievable. And he offers you that variety. Again, it's him. I become mad from all that. He gives me the variety. And I can cook for him with so much. I can please him with so many different pots. I can prepare so many different things. Every day I can. I never give him warmed up food. There is always fresh food ready. You have no idea, man. Taking along in large vessels the 4 kinds of foods, full of fine tastes and aromas, all the ladies went forth to meet their beloved. Just as rivers flow towards the sea. Completely attracted. And although their husbands, their brothers, their sons, and other relatives try to forbid them from going, their hope of seeing Krishna, cultivated by extensive hearing of his transcendental qualities, won out. The world wants to stop you to glorify your Lord. There are people that are watching me and watched me on my other account, have been laughing at me, don't understand, even don't do a little effort to ask me. But then later I hear it from others, how ridiculous they think I am. And there are others who wanted to stop me, oh, so strongly. My son-in-law, but not my ex-husband. He's watching my videos and he even sends me a thumb. This is happy making, actually. This is good for him. But in the past, he forbid me from going because I wanted to go to Hare Krishna temple in Paris and he didn't like it. Yeah, that was just curiosity then when I was young. They have hope of seeing Krishna. Cultivated by extensive hearing of his transcendental qualities. See, that hope always becomes bigger and bigger. That love always becomes bigger and bigger. It makes you higher and higher, gives you more transcendental eyes, makes Vrindavan more beautiful, gives you really vision, vision in the heart, but also real visions, really visions. Like I received dreams and visions because I hear of his transcendental qualities. For 7 years, every day. Even just like Jan says, not understanding English, with him not hearing. Even then, therefore, I am so convinced, and I need to say that, I need to shout that from the rooftops. It is the mercy of Chaitanya who is doing the job. It is the mercy of Chaitanya who will purify you so that the understanding will have a chance to enter inside of you. Along the river Yamuna, within a garden decorated with buds and asoka trees, they caught sight of him, strolling along in the company of the cowherd boys and his elder brother, Balarama. They want to see Guru. They want to see Balarama. They want to see Krishna. They have the eyes to see it because they are purified by hearing of its transcendental qualities. It's all about getting purified by hearing and hearing and hearing. While those Brahmanas did those rituals, they did not hear. They are stubborn. They think they know it themselves. But those who are having really hearing with a real heart, they get purified, they get transcendentalized, and they get real deep association with the Lord. You make sure of that. They come in that garden. Oh my God. They will see the river Yamuna. They will receive the river Yamuna. They will receive the river Ganga. They will see that garden, that beautiful, beautiful garden of Vrindavan. His complexion was dark blue, and his garment golden. Wearing a peacock feather, colored minerals, sprigs of flower buds, and a garland of forest flowers and leaves. He was dressed just like a dramatic dancer. That's it. With Krishna, there is always a drama. And he shows so many symbols. He's always dressed full of symbols. Symbols that invoke transcendental feelings inside of you. He rested, one hand upon the shoulder of a friend, and with the other twirled a lotus. Krishna loves so much to have friends. He loves so much to have somebody on his right side. Somebody who speaks for him. A chosen one. Lilies graced his ears. His hair hung down over his cheeks. And his lotus-like face was smiling. Het was een grap. Ja, dat is goed, Fritje. Ik kan gewoon even niet volgen. Ik ben vergeten waarover dat daar straks ging. Stom van mij. Eman says, "Oh my Krishna, this ecstatic crying is better than all the rituals performed in the mandirs." Oh yeah, you know that. Yeah. A beautiful bead bag that you have, Jugal. Lord Jagannath with the beautiful eyes. Super surprised whenever he sees devotion and giving us those eyes as well. The transcendental eyes of Lord Jagannath are very, very open, very, very beautiful. One more verse. Ruler of men. For a long time, those Brahmana ladies had heard about Krishna, their beloved, and his glories had become the constant ornaments of their ears. That's it. You've got to hear about Krishna for a long time. It's not from just once. Because then you say, "Oh, thanks for the awakening. I'm there now. I don't have to do anything for him anymore. I don't need to be purified. I don't need to grow up. I don't want him more," because that is very strange. That is what I experience with devotees that they leave or don't leave, but they think I'm there because they think they are on the same level as advanced devotees. They discuss even with them, they blaspheme them even, or others who leave, they had an awakening. They had sometimes a very strong awakening, very beautiful awakening. You could feel the presence of the Lord very strongly. Um, I'm thinking about Johan, for instance, and Christiana, who had both a strong awakening, very beautiful and powerfully, receiving a lot of mercy. But don't you want to have more? Don't you want to hear more? Don't you want to hear longer? Don't you want your ears to become more and more decorated? Don't you want to become more beautiful for Him? Don't you want to become more devoted? Don't you want to give Him more? Because it's about giving Him more. You've got to fall in love more. That means you need to be purified more. That means He will give you more, and it is an endless process. And therefore, we have an endless teacher, an endless preacher, an endless guru, an endless master. I want to please my Lord more. So I'm staying there because I get this chance to have an eternal master. Why do you throw that beauty away? You can't throw. You cannot throw that away. Het is een sin. Het is een sin. Het is zonde van dat weg te gooien. It is so sad that you think you are there. And yeah, you will not grow up. And you can be very happy that you still have ecstasy. But what kind of ecstasy? How much is it? You know, I don't feel vibrations anymore with those devotees. So there is something left. They are still, like Freddy says for Lalita, she have eaten her whole life very healthy now. She still has the benefit of her liver still has the benefit of eating her whole life very healthy. Well, that's the same with them. They still have the benefit of what they received before. But there is so much more to gain. I can tell you that. I can tell you that for me. So yeah, it's all about becoming humble and accepting actually that you should advance. Um, you should invest in that relationship. And if you cannot invest or engage in a relationship with ecstatic devotees, if you're blaspheming them and trying to find fault, even if they don't have that fault, lying about them, cornering them, gaslighting them. If you want to do that, you can do that. You can do that, but you should know that Krishna doesn't like it, and you should know that it all shows your darkness. Your darkness. You're showing your own darkness. How stupid to do. What stupid thing to do. Well, I can continue reading, but I want to hear Jugal and Janeman. So just a minute, I'm going to see. I cannot turn on the sound of Jugal. That is strange. Do you have your mic? Is your mic involved? Let me see if I can do it differently. No? There is no mic next to your name. Next to Jan's name, yes, but not to next to yours. I will give the word to Jan first because the mic is there is a mic. Ja, Janneman. Wil je iets zeggen?
Dus,
Kom een beetje dichter.
Ja, dus waar ik net aan dacht, dat is dan Krishna, want die geeft herinneringen. Ik vraag me af waarom in ons gesprek, het was allemaal veel fantastisch, maar toch, Freddy verdedigt Johan nog altijd op en top. Dat kan ik niet begrijpen. Waarom dat hem dat doet?
Omdat hij zijn kwaliteiten heeft, omdat hij zeer diep ontwaakt was en omdat er ook veel misverstanden zijn gebeurd. Omdat er veel misverstanden zijn gebeurd. Omdat er veel misverstanden zijn gebeurd.
Ja. Dus daar zit ik dan aan te denken en ik wil daar natuurlijk een antwoord op. Hè. Dus,
maar bij mij zijn er ook veel misverstanden gebeurd. Maar het verschil tussen mij en Johan is dat ik dan naast mij neerleg en dat ik nederig ben en dat ik zeg, oké, wat dat gebeurd is gebeurd, ik vergeef dat en ik doe voort. Maar als je koppig bent, ja, dan maakt jij je keuze, hè? Je maakt je keuze. Als je niet kunt nederig zijn en zeggen, ik leg dat naast mij neer.
Als Johan de leider in Vrindavan, van de koerderinnetjes en de koerdersboys, verlaat, dan is toch de grootste stomme tijd die je kunt doen.
Ja.
Dan kun je natuurlijk nog wel lachen, want Krishna geeft, Radha en Krishna geven altijd plezier op het niveau waar je staat. Dus je kan nooit, ik kon nog eens de video van Johan zien, ik zal hem eens deblokkeren. En ik kon eens een video van Johan zien en ik kan exact voelen wat er gaande is in de harte. Dus op dat gebied kan geen mens mij bedriegen. Onmogelijk.
We zullen zien. Exact. Je moet niet te veel grote woorden gebruiken.
Nee, ik kan voelen wat die persoon voelt. Ik kan dat niet uitleggen, maar ik voel dat wel. Hè.
Jij kunt niet voelen wat die persoon voelt. Jij voelt de vibraties die in uw hart komen. Jij weet niet wat er in zijn geest zich afspeelt. Dat weet jij niet.
Nee, maar daar spreek ik niet over. Ik spreek hetgeen dat je zegt. De vibraties, als die er zijn, van Vrindavan, dat voel ik in mijn hart. Ik voel dat. Ik voel dat bij u en bij anderen ook. Als we het hebben. En sommigen die doen of ze dat hebben, maar ze zijn alleen heel gelukkig met een grote mond in de sangha. Maar ik voel geen vibraties. Hè. Er blijft geen flauwekul. Geen bedregerij. Hè. Ja.
Oké, ik ga Jugal.
Dat is gewoon dat we vragen in plaats van te zeggen. Dankjewel.
Okay, though. I'm gonna ask Jugal to say, well, oh no, he can't. You know, Jugal, the other time I saw a mic under your name, and now I see under your name only written camera. Camera. The word camera is written, and nothing shows up that I can give you a word. I'm sorry, man. Can you click on your mic? Or you don't find it? Oh, you have it there. Oh, yeah. No, maybe it's my fault. Maybe it's my computer on my side, but no, it's not okay. Next time, I hope next time it will be better. Okay? Okay, I will leave it until here. See you later, next time. Bye-bye.
Dankjewel.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.